I hope we can start our meeting. Good evening, all. We all have come together to pay tribute to our beloved faculty, Professor Dr. C.B. Sudheer. His career has always been a motivation for many budding naval architects and many more to come. First of all, let us start with the prayer.
ദൈവിക ചൈതന്യമേ നിറയേണമേ നിൻ സുതരിൽ തൊഴുകൈകളുമായി നിൽപ്പൂ നിറമിഴികളുമായി നിൽപ്പൂ പൊഴിയണമേ മഴയാ അനുഗ്രഹപ്പൂമഴയാ സ്വരമായി ലയമായി ദ്രുതപദ ചലനങ്ങളാ കലയുടെ കൽവിളക്കിൽ നെയ്ത്തിരി പോൽ തെളിയാനായി പരമ്പൊരുളെ കനിയണമേ പ്രാർത്ഥന കേൾക്കണമേ തവ ചരണം ശരണം ദൈവിക ചൈതന്യമേ നിറയേണമേ നിൻ സുതരിൽ തൊഴുകൈകളുമായി നിൽപ്പൂ നിറമിഴികളുമായി നിൽപ്പൂ പൊഴിയണമേ മഴയാ അനുഗ്രഹപ്പൂമഴയാ.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Nishant for the welcome speech.
Okay. Good evening to one and all present here. This is Nishant on behalf of SNAS here to welcome you all for this event. As you all know, our beloved Sudheer sir has retired last month, and here we are to felicitate him. At first, I would like to welcome Dr. C.B. Sudheer. He was our professor. I don't know if he has taught every one of you, but then we all know him as a former faculty internship coordinator. I welcome you, sir, and hope you have a great and healthy retirement life ahead. Further, I would like
Thank you, Nishant.
Yes, sir. Further, I would like to welcome our HOD, Dr. A. Madhurian, sir. Then I would like to welcome Dr. Shivprasad, sir. He was our former SNAS advisor and also our placement coordinator. I welcome you, sir. Further, I would like to welcome Mr. Anup. He is the current SNAS advisor. And I would like to invite and welcome all the faculties present here. Then I would like to welcome all the alumni around the globe who are watching this event online. They are all very contactful and encouraging us each and every time. So at last, I would like to welcome all the students present here. That's it. Let's have an great evening ahead. I welcome you all.
Thank you, Nishant. Professor Dr. Madhavan sir was unable to attend the meeting due to some personal commitment. I would like to invite Professor Dr. K. Prasad sir for a few words on this occasion. Please, sir.
Respected HOD is absent. Dr. Madhavan sir, I don't know. Yes, I think due to some reason he has gone to his native place and probably some connection issues or something. He could not attend. The teacher who retired from the service last week, Dr. C.B. Sudheer. Other faculty members, I don't know how many of them have joined, because there is a big list. I cannot make out who is teacher and who is a student. So the big list. President of DOSTAS, Sri Anil Das. My dear students, SNAS secretary, SNAS office bearers. I think it's for the first time, at least from 1984 onwards. I've been observing the activities. I have been supervising the activities. It's for the first time SNAS is organizing a farewell to a faculty member. I remember before my period when Professor Dr. Deepak retired, there was a big farewell, but I was not there. After that, I don't think SNAS had organized a farewell function like this. I congratulate the SNAS office bearers for conducting a farewell like this, because an academic domain or academic sector, the success, the development, or the progress of an academic domain, that depends on the networking between the stakeholders. And the most important stakeholders are students and teachers, or students, scholars, and teachers. So by arranging such functions, actually the link between the teaching community and the student community, actually the link is becoming stronger and stronger. And that is really needed in this hour, because there is a saying, there is a general observation nowadays that the students are not following teachers very well. They're not getting whatever order the teacher gives, they're not implementing that order. So this is a good move, I think. Hope such moves will come from the SNAS side in the future also. And coming to the academic domain again, a teacher has during those previous days of the classical teaching or academic period, the teacher used to teach, you to professor, used you to give lecture. That was his main duty. But the situation has changed a lot, and the responsibilities and roles of teachers have changed considerably. The teacher has multi functions to deliver. It has, if I say that it is academics, it is activities, and it is also administration, academics, administration, and activities. Activities, there are a number of activities that the teacher nowadays, the teachers have to deliver. And coming to the academics, we have two major responsibilities. One is teaching and the other one is research. And I think Dr. Sudheer, who has been serving in our department for the last 27 years or so, has been very active in the first activity that is called teaching. He was a very regular teacher, and somebody was telling, I don't know what, last meeting somebody was telling, he used to keep the German standards as far as punctuality, as far as the delivering mode and assessment and all other activities related to teaching are concerned. He has been very sincerely and very committedly teaching naval architecture for the last 27 years, and that probably that can be seen from the output that our students deliver to the industry or to the academics. And he waited, I still remember, he waited for this post without looking into any other lucrative positions outside India or outside Kerala. He did not go for that. And he waited for, I think, 7 years to get this job. Especially, he was committed to the alma mater. And after joining the department in 2001, he very committedly, except for 4 years, when he was deputed to Indian Maritime University, he was doing his sincere duty of delivering classes, especially classes in very specialized subjects like computer-aided design in ship design, in production management and operational research in naval architecture and shipbuilding. And he has been very successful in delivering the subjects, and also he was the coordinator of internship. He changed from training to internship, and he could manage that function also, and that showed his ability to deliver the practicality of shipbuilding and naval architecture subject. And he was well versed with both theory and imparting theory to the students as far as the practical aspects of naval architecture and shipbuilding. And it is, of course, it is a great loss, because after 20 years or so, he is retiring, and replacement may be very difficult, because he is well versed with all these activities of academics. It may be difficult for us to replace him very quickly, but I hope that he will be around us to advise us how to deliver what, in which way he has been delivering the portions.
It's hello, sir. Are you still connected? It seems that there is some technical difficulties with Prasad sir. I think we can wait for a couple of minutes, or we can continue with the event. Sir, can you hear us?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible right now.
Yeah.
It's audible.
What,
Yeah.
it was not audible previously.
No, a minute ago it was not audible, sir. It was muted. And now it's audible now.
Okay. So whatever I said, you didn't listen.
Yes, sir. We are listen.
Okay.
Uh, uh, sir, Sir Prasad, hello.
Yes.
Sir, the last part of your speech was not audible for us because it was muted. Can you please just it was just muted. It was some technical difficulties from your side. Can you please?
Okay. See, whatever you know, the contribution from Dr. Sudheer to the department for the last 20 years was enormous, because
Yes, sir.
he has been delivering courses, like very specialized courses like CAD in ship design,
Yes,
where no faculty actually was not competent enough to deliver that. And also he was delivering production management, very practical oriented subject, production management in ship design and naval architecture, that requires certain amount of background experience or background knowledge of what is happening in shipbuilding. It is not finding solutions to some theoretical equations. It's actually finding solutions to practical problems. What is actually happening in a shipyard context? So he was both well versed in theory of naval architecture as well as practice of naval architecture. And when coming back to the administrative parts, he was in charge of internship. We changed from a training type of practical orientation to internship in, I think, 2015 or so. And he was in charge of that internship program, and it was quite successful. He was very committed to practical by coordinating interviewing to the department, both in a practical and theoretical way, for the improvement of academics in our department. And I take this opportunity to wish Dr. Sudheer a very bright, or whatever it is, bright future in the retired life. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words, and thank you for sharing your experiences. And as our superstars have told, Professor Dr. Sudhir sir has always been an inspiration for the department. His dedicated service to the department helped us to grow over the years. Now it's our honor to represent a gratitude video to Professor Dr. C.B. Sudhir by alumni members and the faculties. And the video will be presented to your screen right now.
Sudheer sir has always been a valuable asset to our department, and to have had one of our own alumnus as our professor is indeed a great privilege. We also had the opportunity to have him as our class tutor, and on this occasion, as he is retiring, we would like to very much thank him for the knowledge as well as guidance that he has imparted to our students over all these years. And I take this opportunity to wish him a very happy and healthy retirement life. Thank you very much, sir.
Respected Sudheer sir, for the last 4 years, you have always been a constant source of inspiration and support. I thank you for being a wonderful class tutor. Thank you, sir.
Sir, we wish the best for your retirement life, and it's been a great honor to be a student of you, and it's happy to see you being a class tutor for the last 4 years, and I wish you a very happy retirement life. Thank you, sir.
Hi sir, it's very hard to say goodbye to a teacher like you. Actually, no one can say goodbye to you because you'll be 4 hours in our hearts. Thank you so much for being with us, supporting us for all the things which you have done in our life. I wish you nothing but a very, very happy and peaceful retirement life, sir.
ഹായ് സർ. ആക്ച്വലി സ്റ്റുഡൻസും ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെൻറ്റും സാറിനെ മിസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകണം. ബിക്കോസ് സാർ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്ന ഐഡിയാസും മോട്ടിവേഷനൊക്കെയാണ് ഞങ്ങളെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്ത എല്ലാത്തിനും. ഓരോ ഫങ്ഷൻസിനും സാർ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അതൊക്കെയായിരുന്നു ഒരു മോട്ടിവേഷൻ. ഒരു പരിപാടിയും മര്യാദയ്ക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും പഠിക്കാനും ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട്. പിന്നെ now the students are going to miss you really well. Anyway sir, thanks a lot from my side and my batch, 41st batch. And sir, happy retirement life sir. Stay safe sir. Bye.
Hi Sudheer sir, congratulations on your retirement and thanks for being a teacher. May the years be rich and rewarding, and I wish you a happy and healthy retirement life.
Dear sir, thank you for everything you have done for me. I wish you nothing but the very best in your retirement. No one can say goodbye to a teacher like you because you will be forever in our hearts. Happy retirement.
ഹലോ സർ, ഒരു ഫോമൽ റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റ് മെസ്സേജിൻ്റെയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഗുഡ് ബൈ മെസ്സേജിൻ്റെയോ ഒന്നും ആവശ്യമില്ല തോന്നുന്നു ഷിപ്പ് ടെക്നോളജി ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനെ. കാരണം റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റിന് ശേഷവും ഞങ്ങളെ ഗൈഡ് ചെയ്യാനും പഠിപ്പിക്കാനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഡൗട്ട്സ് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാനും ഒക്കെ എപ്പോഴും വില്ലിംഗ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടീച്ചേഴ്സാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്കുള്ളത്. സാറിൻ്റെ കാര്യത്തിലാണെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിലുപരി അധികം സംസാരിക്കില്ലെങ്കിലും ഞങ്ങളെ മോട്ടിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും ഞങ്ങളെ ഉയർത്തിക്കൊണ്ടുവരാനും ഒക്കെ കുറേ എഫേർട്ട് ഇടുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഓൺ ബിഹാഫ് ഓഫ് മൈ ബാച്ച് ഐ വുഡ് ലൈക്ക് ടു സേ ദാറ്റ് വി ഫീൽ സോ ഗ്രേറ്റ്ഫുൾ ആൻഡ് വി ആർ സോ ബ്ലെസ്ഡ് ടു ഹാവ് എ ടീച്ചർ ലൈക്ക് യു. കൺഗ്രാറ്റുലേഷൻസ് ഓൺ യുവർ റിട്ടയർമെൻറ്റ്. സ്റ്റേ ഹാപ്പി, സ്റ്റേ ബ്ലെസ്ഡ്. താങ്ക് യു സർ.
Hello, Sudheer sir. This is Sadish from 13th batch. On behalf of our batch, I would like to wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Thank you very much for all the help you have given to me from time to time. സാറിന് റിട്ടയർ ആവാനൊന്നും ആയിട്ടില്ല. ലോങ് വേ ടു ഗോ. ബൈ.
Good morning, Sudheer sir. Let me wish you on your grand day that all the very success, and let me remember today of how useful you have been to the department or alma mater. During my academic time there from 90 to 95, you were busy with your PhD and studies, higher studies. Therefore, we did not have the honor of you taking our classes. However, during my second time tenure there, I have been lucky enough to have you as a professor available for all my requirements. Every time I required to consult about something, there was nobody else I could look forward to other than you to give a very, very balanced viewpoint. Forming the Dostas was one such occasion, and conduct of DEMS, the valuable support given by you during both these efforts is commendable, and I personally thank you for all that efforts that you have put in and given us the support whenever it was required. I feel sad that you are retiring. You certainly look much younger and certainly not of a retirement age. However, I wish you all the very best for your tenure. I am sure your association with the Department of Ship Technology KISAT will continue for many more years to come. I wish you and your family all the very best to your retired life, and in the prevailing occasions, be safe. Thank you very much, sir.
the first send of a tribute video, and my sincere apologies for the interruption. There was a slight kind of technical error from our side, and I would like to apologize for that. And we'll make sure that it will not happen again in the future activities. And there is also a very special tribute video to Professor Dr. C.B. Sudheer. And again, the video will be presented to your screens right now.
Hello all. My greetings to all of the members present here. My name is Anil Das. I belong to the 6th batch of Department of Ship Technology alumni. And I'm here to speak a few words about Dr. Sudheer, who retired recently on April 30th. I met Dr. Sudheer way back in 1980 when we both joined for the 5-year program having 10 semesters. Two things to remember at that time was, once the Department of Ship Technology was under the Calicut University, and the first 2 years were to be spent in the Trichur Engineering College learning general engineering subjects. The second thing was the size of the batch was increased from 50 to 20 at that time. The general engineering classes were given by the lecturers in the Government College of Engineering, and the practicals would be held in the campus at Trikakara. And there was a van to ferry us between the campus and the Government College, Trichur. The van journey was a torturous one, as 20 of us had to cram ourselves into that van, and the roads were also not so good as it is now. Though the batch size increased from 15 to 20, the van size remained the same. As luck would have it, after the first year, we were shifted back into the campus bag and baggage, and all the classes would now onwards happen at the campus. I remember we had to wait for some time until we got rooms in the hostel. And at that time, we had hired a house in Alexander Garden, just across the railway line towards Carborundum University. We all engaged in a lot of sporting activities. Dr. Sudheer used to play football as our center forward. He used to be stocky and much fitter at that time. And the sight of him charging down the football field with the ball would give a fright to the opponent, and he would give away often. And needless to say, he helped us score several goals. Academics were taken very seriously, and Dr. Sudheer's design project in the final year was the design of a bulk carrier. He did it with care and dedication and was one of the best projects. After passing out, I joined the Indian Navy, and Dr. Sudheer was preparing to go for higher studies. I was at the Delhi IIT when Dr. Sudheer came to attend the interview in the HRD ministry. I had moved to Bombay for my first appointment in the Navy when Dr. Sudheer came again to Delhi for collecting his visa to travel to Rostock. I remember Dr. Sudheer explaining about the course and his life in Rostock. This course was an integrated course combining a PhD and a PhD. Since the curriculum was of PG followed by the PhD was taught in Deutsch, first he had to equip himself by learning the language, and that was in Leipzig, a city slightly away from Rostock. The entire program was completed in 5.5 years, and Dr. Sudheer joined the department 27 years back in 1994 with a doctorate qualification. While in the service for almost 13 to 14 years, I lost touch with him. Our next interaction was when I quit the Navy after 16 years of service and started Conceptia. My business required me to visit Cochin often, and I used to visit the department, and our association continued again. Dr. Sudheer has been taking classes apart from core subjects of NA, classes in general CAD, CAD for ship design, CAD for the offshore industry, and production management. Dr. Sudheer, as you all know, is married to Dr. Meera, who is the current registrar of CUSAT, and they have a son and a daughter, Devu. Son's name is Vinay. Dr. Sudheer, being able-bodied and with great qualifications and experience in teaching, has many more years of teaching left in him. And I'm sure the department must be looking out for ways and means to get his expertise to the students, especially when we have acute shortage of experienced teaching staff. One thing that I feel should be the emphasis point is to inculcate a tendency and a need in the students to try and understand the fundamentals of subjects that they learn. CUSAT, Department of Ship Technology students are good in the application of knowledge and has earned a name for it. However, it would look good when a young NA is asked a fundamental question by, let us say, an interviewer, and if his answer helps in explaining the essence of it as understood by him. It could be fundamentals of hydrostatics or resistance or CQB. This, I feel, is of great importance and thus needs to be emphasized. Thank you very much, all of you. Bye.
Hello, Sudhir. Perhaps you recognize me, perhaps you may not. Well, age is catching up on all of us. 36 years since graduation, time has flown fast. And here we are commemorating your retirement from the Department of Ship Technology. I congratulate you on your more than 3 decades of teaching naval architecture to a multitude of students. I do not know your teaching style, nor did I have the privilege of sitting in one of your lectures, but I'm certain your students will always remember you with fondness. I wish you the very best in retirement, and we are getting to that time when we'll be expressing these sentiments more often to our former classmates and friends. It has been a very long time since we met, and I hope the wait won't be too long before we can share a beer. Wait, do you drink? Did you ever drink? I do not recall. Never mind, drink or no drink, we should meet before it is too late. Say, did your students ever learn of the nickname that you had while you were a student at the university? Well, if they do not, I'm not going to divulge it here. I will let them find out. I cannot recall the reasons why you got that moniker. Was it because of the stealthy way you went about, like a secret agent? I don't know. So once again, my friend, my best wishes from Busan, South Korea. Enjoy your time ahead with your family and friends. It is well deserved.
And that's the end of our tribute video. And I would like to once again apologize for the technical difficulties that's caused by us. And I hope we will not repeat it again. And it was someone as unknowingly marked in the video. So next, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Sudheer sir for a few words. Please, sir.
Well, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. So dear faculty members, alumni members, and my dear students, a very good evening to all of you. First of all, let me thank you all for having me here at this function. Though I was a bit reluctant initially for such a gathering, my students constantly persuaded me to accept their invitation as a token of their love and affection. Today, I could emphasize the importance of the meeting as a cross-section of the three components of ship technology fraternity linked together, namely the students, the faculty, and the alumni. Actually, I am really overwhelmed and excited to receive your love and affection as a teacher at the Department of Ship Technology. Of course, Department of Ship Technology, as we all call DOST, is my alma mater too. I feel I am spiritually connected to this campus in some way. It is this campus that opened up doors for me for both my professional and also personal life. My wife is also an alumnus of this university, and later my son also became a student here. He finished his graduation in 2019, who currently works with a multinational company. So I've spent almost 40 years in this beautiful campus at CUSAT. Of course, there are a few breaks in between. After my graduation, I went for higher studies to Germany and came back in 1994. Again, around 5 years, that is during 2011 onwards, I kept myself away from the campus on deputation to IMU, coaching campus. My first association with this campus was a student itself at DOST, that is during the 80s, and later from 1994 onwards, the faculty in naval architecture. So I have a sort of spiritual relationship with this campus, and these 40 years put behind me mixed feelings of happiness and sorrow. I do recollect the beautiful memories during our student time and also during my involvement as a faculty in naval architecture in the early stages as well. I really could enjoy the friendliness, cooperation, and warmth in the relationship with my colleagues and my students. I really admire the professionalism and working togetherness with the professors like Dr. Dilip sir, Dr. Krishnamurthy sir, Dr. Narayan sir, Dr. Robi, Dr. Narayan, etc., who all retired as you already retired now, as you all aware of that. Spending time with, especially with Dr. Dilip, Dr. Narayan, and Dr. Krishnamurthy, who were also my teachers, was a learning experience for me more than the real friendship. I got connected with them because of their sincerity, integrity, and work ethics. That level of intangible bond of intimacy with them still continues, as I am sure it will continue forever. I take this opportunity also to place on record my sincere gratitude, respect, and love towards them. Of course, retiring makes one rather sad, in the sense that from the very next day onwards, you feel that you are not belonging anymore to the group that you were yesterday. I already attended farewell functions arranged from the university and from DOST, which went on a bit emotional and was therefore a bit difficult for me. And today I will try my level best not to do so. So we are passing through a difficult situation created by this COVID pandemic. Now the entire academic exercises have been made online mode. Though we are in a sort of a disadvantaged situation, I feel that a few things have been turned out to be positive also. One among that is the active involvement of SNAS, like conducting webinars and such interactions like what is being done today, which enables the active participation of the alumni members as well. I have been telling this the importance of such involvement of SNAS long back. Those is actually blessed with a diaspora of reputed alumni members across the globe. The vast knowledge and experience possessed by these members will be an asset if it is properly utilized. I'm happy to say that I could take few initiatives in this regard. One of my classmates had delivered a talk in cybersecurity issues in maritime field, I think a couple of years back. And also we had 2 seminars in this regard, national seminars, one for the Indian water transportation, another one is the classification societies. So all these programs were witnessed an active participation, not only from the students, but a large number of alumni members also. The entire resource persons for the seminar related to the classification societies were our alumni members. My very intention behind all this was to give opportunities for the entire student community of our department as a window to the world of naval architecture. Now I am happy that you have a very active and efficient SNAS advisor who likes to advise and guide the students selflessly and with great passion. I think that must be the responsibility of a student advisor. Give the students the required and adequate service advisors that enable them to do the right things in the right way. Sri Anup C understands this essence very well and motivates the students in this regard, because SNAS is meant for the students. I take this opportunity to congratulate the SNAS advisor, Sri Anup C, who himself is an alumnus of DOST. SNAS has a long tradition in getting involved in academic matters. This can be seen right from its inception. Apart from conducting seminars, etc., it also publishes a journal, Ship's Technique, every year. It already accomplished its own name in the industry. I am sure that in the coming years too, it will flourish further with high quality papers. Recently, I have seen a post about a blood donation camp to be arranged by SNAS, which shows its social commitment, especially in this pandemic situation. My big salute to them in this regard. As a faculty advisor, I have also coordinated internship programs, which were really a tough job, as we have to spread around 90 students to different shipyards and other shipbuilding related organizations, including a few abroad organizations as well. I acknowledge the active involvement of the students coordinators in this regard that we arranged every year from the 2 senior batches. Now this responsibility is entrusted to Mr. Aravind, one of the newly joined faculty members. I'm sure that he'll be able to do it efficiently and effectively. On this occasion, I'm also proud to say that the president of DOSAS, our alumni association, belongs to my batch, the 60th batch, Mr. Anil Das. I feel that he could coordinate and interconnect the 2 important entities, the present and the past of the DOS community. Unlike other engineering students, there are 2 areas in which students of DOS are privileged. One is actually a very well-defined internship program. This was there from the very first batch onwards. And other one is an elaborative project work that you do in the final year. These two would definitely enable you to explore the real world of naval architecture and shipbuilding. So my request is that everyone should strive hard to extract the best out of these two areas. Fortunately, Class NK has come forward to promote this by providing Class NK Best Project Award every year to indulge the quality in it. You may be able to produce a project thesis with the computer printout and colorful photos and pictures. That will not bring quality to your project work. The bottom line of quality lies in how you approach the problem of design with your concepts and its naval architectural and engineering solutions. I'm happy to note that I could act as a key person in signing the MOU between CUSAT and Class NK, as well as the MOU between CUSAT and Cochin Shipyard Limited. Signed as a part of my initiatives. Thanks to Dr. Abdul Rahim and his team at Class NK, and to Sri Madhu S. Nair, the Chairman and Managing Director of Cochin Shipyard, and his team at Cochin Shipyard in this regard. Change indeed is painful, yet ever needful. That if memory has its force and worth, so also has hope. Life is a series of events, both good and bad. No matter how deft your skills are, there will always be some other life influencing factors over which you may have no control. As you embark on new stages of life, you will be able to rise to the occasion because the values that were taught to you on such occasion. Think of the department and the teachers that have instilled in you the values of naval architecture and engineering. Of course, above all, the values of humanity and to be a good citizen. Once again, I express my sincere thanks to all of you in arranging the function today. I believe that the biggest asset that an education institution has is its students. And that is true not only to the institution, but to the teachers also, who get involved in the process of knowledge transfer. Hence, you all are there in our heart, and wish you all the very best for a bright future in your all endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudheer sir, for inspirational words. To commemorate the dedicated and inspirational service to the department, we would like to present a token of gratitude to Professor Dr. C.B. Sudheer. Due to the pandemic, this is the least thing that we could do. This is a representation of our deepest gratitude and a respect from the bottom of our hearts. And the token of the gratitude will be presented to your screens right now. And thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And now we'll be having an opportunity to share memorable moments and experience with our beloved Professor Dr. C.B. Sudheer, sir. And I request any of the faculty members or the alumni members all over the world to unmute and feel free to share your experience. Anyone can share the experience right now? Okay.
If I may, this is Rahim from the 5th batch.
Hi, Rahim.
Hello, can you hear us? Hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay, so it is indeed great to attend the farewell function of Sudheer. And well, we know each other for the past 40 years. because he joined CUSAT 1 year after me. And ever since we know each other, and we thought at that time he was from the privileged class because he was a day scholar. All others were from the staying in the hostels and eating whatever crap the hostel mess gives us. So he was in that case very privileged because he could get everyday meal at home, and he doesn't have to put up with the, we call it chapi, that is we cannot make it out whether it is a chai or kapi, so we call it chapi, that kind of thing. Then well, after graduation, then we parted, and then I used to visit the department, and whenever I come there I used to interact with him. And the real interaction happened, I think, in 2010, when Class NK had, he put forward a proposal for a joint research on the study of development of inland waterway system in India, and Class NK funded that. So he and Dr. Dilip were the project members, and they have done an excellent job. And from Class NK side, we are very happy for the outcome, and they could formulate the rules and regulations for inland water vessels. And the next thing came as, Dr. Sudheer has mentioned, it's about the Class NK Awards. The awards have been ongoing for quite a number of years, but there was no formal memorandum of understanding. So once I moved to Mumbai in 2017, I think, then I contacted and Mr. Sudheer has arranged all the formalities to sign the MOU with the then Vice Chancellor, I think Professor Leta. So thank you, Sudheer, for all your help and guidance in fulfilling that. And also he was, for a couple of years, selecting the Class NK awardees from among different batches who is passing out. So his constant interaction and his dedication in doing that is very much appreciated. So, but finally, I would like to say that people like him cannot retire. He's officially retiring, but I am sure he'll still be around to help and support the faculty and the students of our department. And with this, I will conclude, wishing you a very best for your official retired life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. And anyone else, please unmute your mic. Please share your experience. Alex, sir. Anyone? Yes, sir. Sir, the audio is muted. Sir, the audio is muted. No, it's not clear, sir.
Dilip, your audio is mute. Dilip, your audio is mute.
Meanwhile, anyone else like to share an experience? Feel free to share experience. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we have Alex, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, friends, I know Sudheer from the department whenever I used to visit the department on my vacations or on other functions. I know him as a very quiet, composed person, but don't know him much from my university days or hostel days. So I wish him all the best during his retired life. I hope he's getting settled somewhere around Cochin so that I would have a better association with him in the future. All my best regards to him. Then one more correction, or maybe my misunderstanding, I would like to clear. When Anildas said that our initial days we were attached to Calicut University, I think not. We were always under Cochin University. Only thing, we were using the facilities of Trichu Engineering College uh, as per a government arrangement, and we were never under any other university other than Cochin University.
No,
Hope I
Alex,
am correct.
Alex, that time the Thrissur Engineering College was under CUSAT.
Yes, I agreed. It was under CUSAT. No, it was the second year of ours. It came under CUSAT. When we joined, when our second batch joined the first year, that means the second year of our course, it was under Calicut University. If you have taken the records.
Yeah, that's true.
So we were never under Calicut University. Thank you, Sudheer. Wishing you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. And yes, Philip, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's clear. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. So nice to see Dr. Sudheer after a long time. I belong to the 17th batch. I used to be in touch with him because he happens to be my neighbor. Our houses are very close. So, but I have not seen him for the last 2 years because I have not been in Cochin since 2018. Anyway, best wishes to him on his retirement, and we will keep meeting regularly. Wish you all the best, sir. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dilip, sir. And anyone from the faculty side, feel free to share your experiences with Sudhir, sir. Anyone? Akram, sir.
Hello.
Deepak, sir. Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So myself, Ashik, I'm assistant professor. We have joined like in from last October onwards. So we have been associating with Sudhir sir since last 6 months. So first of all, thank you, SNAS, for organizing such an event. It is like for faculties, it is like every function like is not complete without involvement of students. And here Sudhir sir is like not only faculty, but also it is like he is an alumni from this department. So here like it was like very happy to see all alumni and students giving their wishes, everything. So from faculty side, like even though we have like only less 6 months of association with Sudhir sir, it was like quite good and it was like very fruitful, and we hope to see him again associated with the department in coming years also. Like as everyone said, retirement, it is just like an official event, which is like we can't avoid that one, but still we wish you all the best, Sudhir sir.
Thank you, Ashik sir, for experience. And and Anuj sir, or we can share experience. So Sohan sir, if anyone else want to share experience, feel free to share it. I hope that's it. I think I will wait for 1 minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bro, I'll speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dear Sudhir sir, I am speaking on behalf of 21st batch. We had the fortune of being taught by you and guided by you. There were many of us who were under you as where you were the project guide, and we always, or I did put it in my batch group that you are retiring, and a lot of them poured in with their comments about primarily about how punctual and how organized and how you are a role model, and people used to wonder one can be so perfect. And we used to compare ourselves with you that we were all so imperfect, and you are an alumni and you are so perfect with respect to your timing, classes, commitment, dedication, interest in teaching, evaluation, fairness, in being fair to all. So these are all qualities that which all of us in our batch now emulate in our own personal lives. So we have a lot to thank you for, because there are a lot of intangible qualities that you have showered on us merely by your presence and being there and behaving as a role model. And though we may not have realized it then, I'm sure those qualities we realize it now, and most of our batchmates are almost everyone is imbibing that and living by those ideals. So on behalf of my batch, I would like to thank you for your service to the department and to the students and to the other faculty members. And we wish you a very happy, prosperous, and healthy life ahead, and a busy life too in the academic field. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deepak sir, for sharing your experience. May I now request Sohan sir for sharing his experience, please, sir. I think there is some technical issues with sir. And now may I invite Anup sir, SNAS advisor, for a few words. Please, sir.
Hi, I'm not turning on my, can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, because it's raining heavily here, so the connection is a little erratic at this point. What happened was that a couple of days ago, there was this farewell for Dr. Sudheer, as he had mentioned earlier, from the faculty side. So we all spoke then. So I really don't have anything else to add other than what I did mention then. I've always, like, as I said, I mean, I've seen him in the capacity of a professor because I was a student, and he was also my project guide. So I did my final year project also under him. So there is such a relationship in that sense either. Also, and the final chapter of sorts, I have recently become a colleague in the sense that I've joined the department last October. But that being said, the memory that I take with me, or the memory that's always there fresh with me, is that of me being his student. So anything that I say would probably be the repetition of what I've already told him. So like in the last meeting. So all I can probably say at this point is, sir, all the very best, sir. You'll be sorely missed. Veshamundu, sir. Sorely missed, sir. Health, wealth, all the very best. കൂടുതലായിട്ടൊന്നും ആഡ് ചെയ്യാനില്ല, കാരണം എന്തൊരു പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കാരണം നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞതിന്റെ സെയിം കാര്യം തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കും. അതിന്റെ ഒരു റെപ്പറ്റീഷൻ ചെയ്ത് thanks ever so much, sir. Thanks for showing faith in us when we were students, and thanks for being a glowing beacon of glowing beacon for all of us. Like, I actually speak to you now as a student rather than as a professor or as a colleague of yours as a student. Thanks ever so much for all that you have done for us. You'll be always remembered, sir. And we sincerely hope they'll continue to associate with you in many other lines. Thank you, sir. Thanks ever so much. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Anuj, sir, for sharing experience. And I hope that's it. Is there now the platform is still open to share your experience. If anyone is interested, please unmute the mic and share the experience, please. It seems that I think everyone. Okay, I think it's time to end the event. And next, I would like to invite our beloved SNAS Secretary, Mr. Agil Jayadar, for the vote of thanks. Please.
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. First of all, very fine evening to one and all present here. This indeed is one among the most memorable and eventful program that this NAS has conducted so far. And this will remain so close to all our hearts. So let me move on to the responsibility that has been bestowed on me. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to none other than the man of the moment, Professor Dr. C.B. Sudhir sir. Sir has been giving his meritorious and dedicated years of service to the department in one way or the other. And he has been continuously supporting, encouraging, and motivating us in all kind of SNAS activities, academics, department endeavors, and everything. So, on behalf of SNAS, once again, I would like to wish you a very happy and peaceful retirement, sir. Thank you so much for being our guide, for being our teacher, and for being everything that we wished for. Thank you so much, sir. Also, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude on behalf of SNAS and Department of Ship Technology to Professor Dr. A. Madhiragan, our head of the department, for being a beacon of support and inspiration for all activities of SNAS. Those are has not been able to reach join the meeting because of some personal commitments. Thank you, sir, also for helping us and supporting us throughout. To Professor Dr. Keshav Prasad, sir, one of the senior faculty in the Department of Ship Technology, for his continuous monitoring, supporting, and encouraging in all kind of SNAS activities, and also taking out time from his busy schedule to attend this meeting. Thank you so much, sir, for helping us through this. Now, I believe that the role played by faculty members is very prominent. It is important to note that our faculty members have taken it to their side to help the students in all times of hardships, whether it be in the good times or bad times. So I'd also like to thank each and every faculty members with special mention to our SNAS faculty advisor, Mr. Anup C, for helping us, for sharing your experiences, memories, everything with Sudhir sir. Your presence in the meeting has actually added a lot of value in it. So thank you so much, each and every one of you. Also, I believe that the role played by alumni network in any institution in their alma mater is very prominent, and it is worth mentioning the role that Dostas plays. Our alumni network is one among the strongest, and they have been with us, supporting us in all kinds of hardships. And in this event also, we are very much grateful to have a lot of our alumni joining from far across the world to help us make this event more successful. Also, it is worth mentioning the role played by many of our alumni members who have responded positively to our request to give this tribute video in such a short notice, especially Satish Babu sir, Dilip sir, Ashish sir, George Mani sir, Anil Das sir, and everyone else who have helped us to make this event a grand success. And also a big thanks from my side goes to the SNAS editing team, because to put up such a tribute video, to compile them together and to make it look outstanding, it takes some task. And I believe that we are blessed with such a huge talent within us, this NAS editing team also. So once again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for helping us make this event a memorable one. Last but not the least, I would also like to thank all the students, the current incumbents of the student community of Department of Ship Technology, the students of 42nd, 43rd, 44th, and 45th batch, for helping us make this event one of the most memorable and eventful programs that this NAS has conducted so far. So I believe that it's pretty much what I have to say in this event. And once again, I would like to wish Sudhir sir a very happy and peaceful retirement on behalf of SNAS and the department. And I believe that this has been a very great and memorable evening for all of you, especially Sudhir sir. That is all from my side here, and I wish you all a fine evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Agil. And this marks the end of our tribute event to Professor Dr. C.B. Sudhir. Well, personally, Sudhir sir have not taught me, but from hearing the experiences from seniors, alumni members, and faculties, I'm pretty sure that he will act as a great role model for all the budding naval athletes to come. And I would like to thank Professor Dr. Shiv Prasad sir and all the alumni members around the world and every alumni members have shared their experience in this event and took effort to make this a very memorable one. And I would like to thank the faculty members and of course our dear students for making this a grand success. And I would like to announce that the meeting is over now, and I request everyone to exit the meeting right now. Have a great day. Thank you.